Hello students, today we will study chapter My Childhood. This chapter is all about APJ Kalam. Before we start the chapter, I would like you to look at the screen and observe the picture. When you observe the picture, what comes in your mind? The thought that comes in our mind is that India is full of diversity. Our nation is full of diversity. There are many religions, many caste creeds are there, but still there is unity in the diversity. There is no differences among people. We do not find anybody inferior or superior. All are equal in front of the law. So you can see that there is a Muslim and a Hindu, though there is no difference. So the chapter is all about APJ Kalam. He had been a very famous personality. He had written so many books, Wings of Fire. He had been a great author, an excellent scientist, and the words cannot define his personality. He is known as Missile Man. He has written so many books. You can see over here. India 2020, a vision for the new millennium, My Journey, Ignited Minds. So APJ received so many awards and doctorates from 30 universities. Hard to believe. So the story we are going to read today is about APJ Kalam's childhood. Let's see what he says. I was born in a middle-class Tamil family in the island town of Rameshwaram in the erstwhile Madras state. So APJ was born in a middle-class family and in the town of Rameshwaram. His father was Jainul Abidin. He received no formal education and was not having much wealth. So his father was not so educated, neither he was wealthy or rich. But in spite of these disadvantages, he had great wisdom. His father was so intelligent, was so nice natured, true generosity, was such a nice human being. So when a person is a true human, money does not matter, because the real purpose of education is to make us a human being. So his father was not having the education nor the wealth, but still he was such a nice personality, a good human being. Then I do not recall the exact number of people she fed every day. Then he tells about his mother that she was such a nice human being that she used to feed so many poor people. But I am quite certain that far more outsider ate with us, that many people who were hungry, who were needy, the mother used to feed them whenever they used to eat. So many other outsider used to eat with their family. I was one of the children, a short boy with rather undistinguished look. Undistinguished mean a common look. Born to tall and handsome parents. His parents were tall and handsome. They were quite good looking, but APJ Kalam was short in height. We lived in our ancestral house. Ancestral mean the house that we get from our grandparents, which was built in the middle of the 19th century. So the house was quite old and received from grandparents. It was a fairly large pakka house made up of limestone and bricks on the Moski Street in Rameshwaram. So if we got the question that where was APJ's house, so he lived in Moski Street in a pakka house made up of limestone and brick, and that Moski Street was in Rameshwaram. My austere father, austere mean he was like a saint, used to avoid all the inessential. Inessential mean unimportant. So his father never believed in inessential or which are not necessary. So these things he did not buy for his children, such as what are luxurious things like AC, cooler. So these are luxurious things like car, etc. So the father never spent money on unimportant things. All the necessities were provided, though the father tried to give his best to provide all the necessity to the children like food, medicines, clothes. In fact, I would say mine was a very secure childhood because the father always was there to provide each and every facility to the children. So his childhood was quite secure. He never suffered with the lack of anything. So both materially and emotionally. So he was given love and each and everything whichever is needed by a children. Then the Second World War broke out in 1939 when I was 8 years old. So when APJ Kalam was 8 years old, there was a world war between among many countries. For reasons I have never been able to understand, a sudden demand for tamarind seed erupted in the market. Erupted means started or raised. So when the World War II was going on, there was समथिंग इन डिमांड. टेमरिन सीड मीन्स हल्दी के जो बीज थे उसकी बहुत डिमांड आई. अब ये रीज़न क्या था, इट वॉज हार्ड टू अंडरस्टैंड. आई यूज टू कलेक्ट द सीड्स एंड सेल देम टू अ प्रोविजन शॉप ऑन मॉस्की स्ट्रीट. So when the tamarind seeds were in demand, APJ used to collect those seeds and sell them in a shop. A day's collection would fetch me a princely sum of 1 anna. Like 50 anna means 50 पैसा. Okay, तो he used to get 1 anna. 50 पैसा mean 8 anna. तो 8 anna is equal to 50 पैसे. So at that time APJ used to earn 1 anna after selling those seeds. Then is my brother-in-law Jalaluddin would tell me stories about the war. So his brother-in-law used to tell him about the condition of the war, which I would later attempt to trace in the headline in Dinamani. Dinamani is a newspaper name. So EPG used to read the news headlines, and also his brother-in-law kept him updated with the war news. Our area being isolated mean it was not affected by the war. It was totally unaffected. But soon India was forced to join the Allied forces. There were two forces, Allied and Axis. India was not the part of any side, but later on, due to the British people, India was forced to join the war, and something like a state of emergency was declared. So in the country, by the emergency was declared. It means certain services were stopped. The first casualty, the first effect came from the suspension of the train halt. Halt means stoppage. So what was the effect of the emergency? That train was not stopping at the Rameshwaram station. The newspaper now had to be bundled and thrown out from the moving train on Rameshwaram road between Rameshwaram and Dhanuskodi. So as the train was not stopping on the station, so what happened, the bundle of newspaper was thrown from the moving train. चलती हुई ट्रेन से बंडल फेंक दिया जाता ताकि लोगों को न्यूज़पेपर बांटा जा सके. Then that forced my cousin Samsuddin, who distributed newspaper in Rameshwaram, to look for a helping hand because the newspapers were thrown from the moving train. So his cousin Samsuddin needed someone to help. So you know who was the helping hand for his cousin? APJ Kalam, to catch the bundle, and if naturally I filled the slot. So APJ filled that slot of helping hand and he used to collect the bundles from the station. Samsuddin helped me earn my first wages. Wages mean earning. So he earned his first wages because of his cousin. When he collected the newspaper from the station, he used to get the salary for it. Half a century later, I can still feel the surge of pride. So after 50 years, when APJ became so famous in the country, all over the world, he can remember that how pride or how proud he felt when he earned his first wages by selling the newspaper, his earning of his own money for the very first time. So a person can never forget his first salary. So APJ earned his first salary by selling the newspaper. Every child is born with some inherited qualities. Inherited means the qualities that we get from parents. So what he got from his parents, he was trained in a certain ways by figures of authority. He got so many qualities from his parents. He inherited honesty and self discipline from father and from mother. Then he inherited from faith in goodness and deep kindness from brothers and from parents. Also his brother and sister got the same qualities from parents. So his parents were so nice, honest, self disciplined. They believed in goodness and kindness because the mother used to feed so many people in a day. So these same qualities were inherited by APJ Kalam and his brothers and sister. I had three close friends in my childhood. One was Ramanand Shastri, second was Arvindam, and the third is Shiva Prakashan. All these boys were from Orthodox Hindu Brahmin family. We know that APJ Kalam was a Muslim, and you can see in the picture that his friends were Brahmin. The three friends were Brahmin, only APJ was a Muslim. At that time, some of the people used to believe in casteism or religions. As children, none of us felt any different among us ourselves, so the friends never believed in any differences. They found themselves equal. So they did not find any religion difference or upbringing. Upbringing means how they were raised, how their parents raised them. In fact, Ramanand Shastri was the son of Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri, the highest priest of the Rameshwaram temple. The Brahmins were considered to be the higher class. Still, the children and the parents never believed in religions and casteism. They thought that everyone was equal. Later, Ramanand Shastri took the priesthood. Ramanand took the priesthood of the temple, Rameshwaran temple, when his father died. Arvindan went to the business of arranging transport for pilgrims, the people who visit the religious places. Shiva Prakashan became a catering contractor, the food items. So everyone got different business, and APJ Kalam became a famous scientist, as well as he came into politics as well. So you can see the other three friends became, one of the friend became priest, another took the business of transport, and the third one took the business of catering. While the APJ came out of the shell and he became the world famous personality. During the annual Sri Sita Ram Kalyanam ceremony, there was a festival celebrated in Rameshwaram, that was annual Sri Sita Ram Kalyanam ceremony. Annual means every year it was celebrated. So the family used to arrange boats with a special platform for carrying the idols. Idols hoti hai murtiyan of Lord Rama from the temple to the marriage site, which was situated in the middle of the pond. Actually, there was a pond that was called Rama Tirtha. The pond was Rama Tirtha, and people used to go from the temple to this pond, and it was located in the mid. This and people used to carry the idols. So who used to arrange the boats for the people to go to the pond? APJ's family. Events from the Ramayana and from the life of the prophet were the bedtime stories my mother and grandmother would tell me in the childhood. So APJ was a Muslim, but the family used to tell him the stories of Hindu book Ramayana and also the famous saintly stories. The mother and the grandmother never believed in religions or any differences. They used to share the stories of different religion books from with the children. So APJ's upbringing was such nice that it helped him to become a famous personality. So you are supposed to read up to here this page, and tomorrow we will read the further story. So if you come across any difficulty, you can ask me on WhatsApp.